stretch for Amplified Chicago, and tonight I'm here with Nolan Trotter Experience. We are here in the Extraordinarium's back room. Interesting location, but fun nonetheless. If you guys want to introduce yourselves and what instruments you play, that'd be great.
Hello, I'm Basili. I play the piano or the synthesizer.
Hi, I'm Nolan, and I play the pedal board and the delay vocals.
True. Oh yeah, me. I play drums. My name is Oscar.
True. My name is Jake, and I play the 4-string didgeridoo.
And who is this?
Oh, that's feedback.
That's the Nolan Trotter Experience.
He really is.
Right there. Fun. And how long have you guys been playing together?
May was when we.
May.
Really?
Was it?
The music, the project of the music has been going on since 2017, but then the band formed in May of 2021.
Oh, interesting. So recent, yeah. Whose idea was it to start the band?
Well, I have always been interested in making music. I've always made music, and so in my room is like our studio setup. We have all the instruments that were at the show, and so I write, record, and produce the music in my room, and then we formed a live band so we can push the music out to an audience, and then we change it up, do jams and stuff.
Great. Okay. This is a very big question. What was the quintessential bonding moment for you guys as bandmates?
Oh,
when did you
that's
really
a
come
good
together?
one.
That's a good
This
question.
is from Instagram. They're great questions.
True.
I feel like we're gonna have some different answers.
Yeah, I think. That's a tough one, man. We've had a lot of those kind of moments. Me and Oscar.
Oscar and I.
Yeah, Oscar and I actually. We started playing together in like freshman year, and we've gone through a bunch of different projects, but we've always supported each other, and I think we realized a little bit into the Nolan Trotter Experience that the member lineup was not really working very well, so we exchanged one of our previous lovely members.
Whom we still love.
We love him very
and
much.
a loyal
No
fan.
bad blood there.
Oh,
It's just
namaste.
a little.
We love him.
We love him.
So after a while, we decided, cool, we're never gonna make it out of the bedroom. Let's reevaluate our members. And over the while, I was kind of letting Oscar know that we were doing this project. 'Cause, we've just been friends for a long time. And he was like, "Hey, do you think I should maybe like swoop in there and do something about it?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes."
And he told me about it, and both him and I were like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my god, Oscar's gonna play the bass."
So we had these continuous practices where we were like, that was fine. And then the first practice really with Oscar was such a mind-blowing experience for us because we brought him in and we realized this is it, this is the sound, and we love Oscar.
love Oscar.
Come here, Basili.
And this was it was really cool. So and then we went live on Reddit and it got like 120,000 people to show
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh wow, we love each other. And
Yeah,
So
that was
incredible.
gonna be
Jeez.
mine with the
Yeah.
Reddit. Yeah.
I think there was one time where it was a rainy day and we're in my bedroom practicing, and I was wearing my pajamas. This is my bedroom.
Sure.
And it just, the vibe of everything, the aesthetic of Basili's outfits, because
Snakeskin pants.
I
well
love
dressed.
that.
It was just, it felt more of like little kids playing together.
Aw.
And I think art is playing, and so when you're able to play with other people, it's really important. And so I think that was the moment.
Aw. Love those answers. So you guys kind of went through multiple adjustments. How did your sound change once you were a full group, working together?
Oh shit.
Yeah, a lot. It changed a lot. I think that our problem was originally that we were just so like the record, and it just felt like a carbon copy to an extent, and it didn't, like, nothing to bash the records. I love them so much, but for the live experience, you kind of want to have a little bit of room for like a new
Yeah.
awakening.
More immersive.
Yeah, and a little bit of room to like bring your own stylistic things into it. So we were sitting there and we were like, man, how do we make this sound more like a rock band, you know? Like, we're really trying to break out of the like the lo-fi aspect and just like have some fun. And then once we brought little Oscar in,
and we all went to the same high school at a certain point.
Sure.
Since then, only we go to that school.
Oh.
But we all studied jazz and classical at what our instrument is, and so that definitely, even though it's not really classical or jazz music, it definitely has a lot of influence from it. And Jake and I have been getting into Sid Barrett, so early Pink Floyd and the you know, the wacky feedback
Any other factors that have influenced your unique style?
I think jazz is a big thing that comes into play with our music. Both me and, well, all of us actually, have had a lot of experience with jazz in the way that we create and the way that we write music. And I think, like, you know, you can dumb it down to like, oh, there's major 7 chords in our music, but you can also take a look at like a lot of the stuff me and Oscar do together is like very like funk and jazz. Oh, 2 times. A lot of the stuff that we do together is funk and jazz influenced, and we bring a lot of different elements and realms of those musical genres into facts. A lot of different
interrupted.
Into our music. So,
This question is actually from Instagram as well. It's very niche, very specific. Jake, what is your middle name? I forgot.
wow. Shouts out whoever asked me that question.
It's probably Lil Oscar.
My full birth name is Jacob Austin Helm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. The more you know.
Now you know.
How did you guys come up with the band name?
Okay, Nolan Trotter Experience is not the final name.
Yeah.
It's
because
not. It's everything.
because online it's just my name, Nolan Trotter, and we've spent the entire history of the band trying to figure out a name, and then we got the idea of doing bedroom shows because you know, like, when you're performing music, you always think to yourself, I wish I could be playing where I practice,
Yeah.
so why not just play where we practice? And so we had to come up with a name for that.
It was truly genius.
Yeah, it was truly original,
Yeah.
not ripped off by Jimi Hendrix.
Who? Never heard of him. Yeah. So I mean, it was
I
just.
bet he can't play the guitar.
Yeah. Not an influence. No, we just got to the point where we were like, man, we really need to play a show tomorrow. Let's come up with a name.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been rolling with it.
I think it's pretty good.
It
Like,
is good.
It
It's
could be
unique.
much worse. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do you have like, if you could name it anything else, do you guys have like ideas?
Nolan Trotter and the Honey Dudes.
Whoa, you came up with that one quick. I'm impressed.
He'll go for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Just keeps listening him up. Well, that's all the questions I have from Instagram. Thank you guys so much for sitting down with us today. You guys were awesome.